Your people are now largely settled, and they have prospered for the past several generations. You are not alone, however. Other city-states have risen and begun to expand as well. As border clashes begin, it becomes clear that growth is possible only at the expense of neighboring rivals. The Tyrrhenians covet the lands that you now control, and have begun to aggressively press the issue. This outrage must not be allowed to continue. Secure your control over this region by capturing the ancient ruins close to the nearby town of Tyrrhens. Build 2 sentry towers adjacent to the ruins to deter any further enemy incursions.
Very well. Hello everybody, we're back with more Age of Empires Definitive Edition campaigns. The Glory of Greece. Right now we are getting to the second mission, Acropolis. So the objective right now is going to be capture 2 ruins and construct 2 sentry towers beside the ruins. So pretty straightforward. Let's get right into it. Okay. So what I like to do is usually start off with a dock in here and send the enemy to the units to the other side. And on this side, start getting some walls as well. You will see. Right now, this mission field is like in an easy category for me. In what you really just have to do is like build a wall here, just for protection, and start booming. Pretty much, you just get your villagers going in here, and then you start getting some fishing boats as well. I like putting 3 on food, just to like keep them coming. And the units are gonna be getting this tower for the time being. We don't really use them that much, so that should be a lot of... that's all they're gonna do pretty much, and get whatever pick they can get. Afterwards, the enemy doesn't really attack anymore. So for now, it's gonna be kind of a slow game, unfortunately. We're just gonna keep booming and booming, and... Actually, we're gonna start bringing some houses as well, because we are boom until either we get PopCap or we get the food required for bronze. The important thing here is do not stop making units, and you know, just keep making more, getting more resources in the time being. The great part here is that you have a very nice land. You can get plenty of fish around here, so it's very much worth it to just keep on making docks and keep making fishing boats. However, sometimes the computer likes to attack in the water, so you might want to get some ships as well to fight, scout ships. And yeah, you can see 24 population, 2 more being queued up, and 32 houses, 36 and 40 and 44. So yeah, now that we have scaled all this part, all we get to do is, you know, just do some entertainment. The main objective is right here. We got some towers. We got 2 tower, high intensity towers, and 2 and the ruins. We just need to get our own towers and have to destroy those towers as well. Other than that, this is pretty straightforward. So yeah, right now not much to comment. Afterwards I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. Until then, we are going to be working for the bronze. Which is not that far, right? We are almost to the 50 houses required for the PopCap, so... just keep working, slowly but surely. Now we got this. Let's put a second dock here, yeah. Just to speed the food process a little bit. And you want to start moving your units to food as well, because now that you have 10 on wood, you have plenty to work with the 2 docks. You should be able to constantly be pumping from them. So the rest of the villagers go to food. We start collecting and getting ready for the bronze. So what are the plans now? Right now we're going to be doing all the campaigns. If you have noticed, this is the second one. So I'm going to be starting with Glory of Greece, and then maybe perhaps move on to some other games that get recorded. And afterwards, more campaigns and then more battles. Like, that's kind of the process that I want to do for the time being, until I finish the campaigns at least. So let me know what you guys think about that. Also, you know, like I said, in all the campaigns, I'm gonna try to be giving like tips and tricks like you can do to improve the campaigns. Some campaigns are kind of too easy, so there's not much to say, like in this one, I believe. At least in my opinion, but I'll try to provide as much information as possible. Let's try to lure this guy out, move them a bit closer. I think I put a waypoint in a weird spot, because these fishing boats are going very far away from their designated area. You can see 39 population, so almost the pop cap, and we're getting ready to actually have the food. So we're gonna start stopping the production, because now we need a stable, which I have not built. You have a market. You start with a market, so the next is a stable. There we go. Afterwards, we go to bronze. We have 8 people here. We actually don't need this many anymore. So let's start moving our stuff. Balancing our economy. Now, what we're gonna do here, now that we are heading to bronze, while we get the upgrades, we are gonna be getting this gold. We're gonna place a town center here, some academies, and then just push onwards. Tyrants are in bronze, but they don't really do bronze units. They're just only working with axemen, scouts, and bowmen. They don't do slingers because they were not slingers when the campaign was released. So we should just be able to do with some uplights, like let's get the upgrades, we get the shield. We don't get the bronze upgrade just yet because they cost gold and we don't have that much gold just yet. But in the meantime, yeah, just keep on stockpiling resources. Wood is the main source you want to stockpile right now. So you can see, let's see what we can do. This guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. And there we go. We are also stopping the fishing boat production in case you haven't noticed, because yeah, right now there's plenty of fish and you're gonna be running out pretty soon because outside of this there's not much to work with. So we just move in. We get our upgrades. We got both upgrades, the gold and the wood. Just make one more villager just for the sake of it to make it 40. And then we start another house so that we can get the 50. And the government center as well. Yep, they upgrade the fishing boats, and I think that's it. Like I said, not a very complex campaign in my opinion. Just gotta make sure to know what you're doing. I think we are. Okay, so let's get 5 villagers out. And everyone, keep on the constant check of your empty fishing boats because they are gonna be idle for a while and you want them to keep on working on the food. So just take a look at here once in a while and make sure everyone's contributing to your economy. First economy is up, okay? So we're gonna build that. We're gonna build a town center here as well. A few more academies here in the front to work as a shield. You want to collect the gold first because otherwise you will not be able to produce any uplights. We'll put 2 on the buildings. You can see little by little. Let's get some architecture for the time being. Okay, these guys have finished. Usually with 5 barracks is more than enough, so let's go with that. Once we start getting some damage, we will see. I'll show you the next step. We're gonna need some stone, because we need the sentry towers to protect this area. At least that's for the objective that requires it. So we're gonna need a bit of stone, because... Or well, we have this stone. We have for exactly the stone for two sentry towers, so... Let's not waste any time. Once we hit the population cap with the uplights, we move it, shall we? The next one's coming. They're gonna start coming in, and you wanna get your upgrades as well. Don't forget to get your food up, bronze upgrades for the uplights. There we go. This army from tyrants is not gonna be a problem, really. No matter how hard they try. Let's bring these people for gold, because we're actually gonna move people forward as well, not just in the water, in the army. We're also gonna be needing some war galleys, actually. Just because I see a scout ship already being here, and that proves to be very tedious, so I don't want to build a tower on it, so let's not just waste any time. Yeah. Like I said, only tool army, so this is not really an issue for your uplights, especially Greek uplights that are cheaper and faster, so just let them work. Just kill everything, like you can see here. You don't even have to micro. You can go all the way around and you will never notice. You'll just notice that they just won somehow. This thing is not being cute, so I'm gonna be deleting a few of this. Getting annoying. The oblet, let's see if he can get it. Are you gonna get it, boy? Nice. Okay, perhaps we don't even need a war galley. Okay, no, we do need it a little bit. Very well. We're moving uplights to the forward part. Now that they kill everything, move them forward and just keep them pumping. This guy, let's kill him with our war galley. We'll upgrade it, so no problem for us. Start killing the towers as well. Start the towers, build the towers. And in any second, when the towers are up, we win. I 10 villagers so that we can get this ASAP. And you can see the enemy has no time to react to this, so GG. There we go. Tyrants have been defeated.
The demoralized Tyridian troops flee before the blades of your disciplined soldiers. With the ruins and mineral resources of the region secured, the conflict will surely not last much longer. Soon your enemies will humbly kneel before you, offering their wealth and begging for peace. With the nearby region secured, your people can now look beyond their borders, making alliances and even expanding overseas. Lead them onward.
Lead them onward, okay. So that's the campaign. You can see pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So let's take a look at the campaign again, just to see what we can do. Oops, I cannot type. So you can see their goal here is the main source, and I don't think you should need anything else. But in case you don't want to know anything, you don't have you struggle with it for some reason, there's always some gold here, and there's also some stone here because it's important to keep an eye on them. Sometimes there have been issues that you forget to make these towers, or you make them too soon to make some protection in here, and then you realize, oh, I need more stone. But if you don't waste your stone, these 400 should be more than enough to get your 2 sentry towers here. And the upgrade as well. So just don't waste your stone, I would say. If you want to defend with some arrows, just use the war galleys instead. I think much more convenient, and you can pump them from multiple buildings, like the 2 dock that we got here. Just pump them in here and put them here, and the enemy will not get through because they're tool units. They're just X-Men and Scouts, so not a problem on this side. Other than that, there's more fishing here in case you really need it. You can put another dock here just so they don't have to travel all the way back. But like I said, a pretty simple campaign. It's a nice base as well. I like the design here. Like, it's crossings. I think it looks cute. So yeah, that's all I had to say, really.
Alas,
We'll see you on the next one. The Conquest of Crete, okay? So that's gonna be the next video. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.